Welcome to the show. This is gonna be one of my favorite hobbies I like to do, and only like 5% of the world does, more or less. Don't quote me on this, cause I ain't safe. Just kidding. No cussing. No cussing. You don't cuss. If you don't like reading, that's fine. Just have an open mind in the video, and just the possibility to improve yourself. Not only improve yourself, mate, but also your productivity, your job, your relationship. What else can you ask for? Especially relationship, cause I know a lot of you. Let's get on to the show. Subscribe. The problem most people deal in this day and age is they're trying to compete with each other. Compete? What do you mean by that? Well then, on social media, obviously, you gotta post how happy you are, the latest car, the latest trend, who's the trend starter. When you see someone copying your style, that's where you run up on them, not necessarily, but you're like, you claim,
hey, copy my trend. I started that.
I am God.
You are my minion.
What are you talking about? We're always trying to get that hot GF or hot BF. If you like men, or just simply flex money we get from a 9 to 5. And as little as this, going to the gym. Ooh, I get the gains. Ooh, look at me, my vegan gains. That's me, obviously. I just like to promote veganism because I'm vegan, obviously, but there's nothing wrong. Hey, man, I respect all of you carnivores. I'm here to tell you I've been in your shoes, mate. Trust me on this. I needed that extra boost to conquer me day. And then when I was 17, something hit me. Something really hit me. Not necessarily like a slap, but reality. I got me first book, and it's gonna be in this video. You do not want to miss this. This book changed my life. It's gonna change yours too. I realized the key to happiness is really to help each other. Not to boost our ego, not to promote self-egotism, to help the world. In order to help the human race, I first need to help myself. First book. When it comes to helping yourself, for sure, the first thing that must come up is your diet. Whatever you put in your body can tell from how a person might be. Like the saying, you are what you eat. Whatever you put in your body, whether it be pizza, strawberries, wrench. Trust me, I used to be a wrench addict. You can really see how someone treats their castle. Hence, the body. Bingo! Food Rules by Pollen. This is one of the first books I read of nutrition, if you will. Not necessarily, there's not a lot of information of nutrition, but there is info on how to eat food, real food. Pollen really does bring it down a notch, and even a 5th grader can read this. Come on, it's that easy. Just look at the pages. It's simple. It's like one chapter per one page. For example, eat only food that rottens. Makes sense, right? If you could go to a McDonald's burger, they add all these chemicals and the food doesn't rot. Think about it. Do you think we should be putting Big Macs or McDonald's fries in our body? How about this? Especially one chapter in the book says, if you want to eat fast food, make it yourself. Common sense. We know common sense isn't, not common now. This book really opened my mind into the ability of seeing how I eat and when I eat, and just basically how I put food in my body. For example, it tells you to drink the spinach water. Drink the spinach water. Why? Because whenever you boil the spinach, the natural vitamins and minerals goes into the water, and supposedly if you drink it, you get all of that instead of, just throwing it away. I read this book back in college in my English class, and she was cool, and thank God for this book. Food Rules. Trust me. Your castle, treat your castle with care. Now we're moving on to another book that really can help anyone that's interested in business or just wants to be more productive. Who doesn't want to be more productive? Distraction in this day and age is all around us. We're in a world where we can't even put down our phone for more than 3 minutes. We're so addicted to it. Essentialism. Essentialism gets you to the core and really helps you figure out what really matters. For example, you have 3 tasks. Go out with friends, do your homework, watch Netflix. Get down to the core. Which one is really gonna affect you in the long term? Going out with friends, huh? Beer, the Mary Jane, good time. Ooh, okay. Give that a thought. Or study, become a psychologist, or a businessman, make money, have a family. That's a good thought as well. Or Netflix, binge watch a show, run from my problems. That's pretty cool too. Now I'm going for number 2. For example, one chapter in this book explains how you really need 8 hours of sleep. Not 5 hours, not 4 hours, not 7 hours, 8 hours of sleep. Think of it like this. It's better to get 8 hours of sleep and fully be energized and not do half-ass the work. So a lot of people are going to be like, well, I'm an entrepreneur. I have to sleep for 5 hours. By all means, go for it. If you're gonna do half-assed work, I don't know about that. Next book. The mind is the greatest tool in the universe. This creates and destroys things with ideas, with words, and with action. The mind can think and bring any possibility to life. We have sent ships to Mars. We have sent Voyager 1, the furthest away from Earth. If we can do that, just imagine what else we can do. The subtle art of not giving up. I won't necessarily consider this a self-help book, but a book that spits in your face and tells you the truth. You're not always going to be positive. Of course, there's going to be times when you're negative. You lose a job, your wife breaks up with you, or just, financial struggles. In this day and age, just because of social media, we all think we're special. We have this tendency to think we're better than everyone. The subtle art teaches you the opposite of a self-help book. It teaches you the downside of life. Really opens up your mind to the possibility, hey, maybe I'm not special. When you open up that possibility, then you can work on your flaws. Or most importantly, you can work on the things you're already good at. It teaches you how in negative situations people tell you, cheer up, buddy, everything will be better. How can one be happy when their wife dumps him of 10 years? Those bastards are telling you, cheer up, buddy, it's okay. Are you kidding me? The subtle art teaches you that suffering is okay. It makes you grow. On the contrary, accept it, take it in. The greatest and best motivator in life is pain. Without a doubt. Comment down below if you believe that, because I truly do. Pain will motivate the weakest link in the group, any group. Pain is why you see a lot of heavy muscular dudes in the gym. Make pain your friend. Next book. In this universe, 99.99% of people are looking or crave for this need of emotion. We do achieve this level of emotion, we take it for granted. When we lose this emotion, we tend to blame the world instead of taking full responsibility. If you are in a relationship or planning to be in a relationship, this is the book for you. Trust me on that, alright? Trust me on that. I read this book, opened my eyes, I was like, what? This is an eye-opener. This book taught me more about love than any other book I have read. Gary Chapman, The 5 Love Languages. Gary Chapman breaks it down and makes it easier for us to understand how love really works. There are 5 types of love. Words of affirmation, quality time, receiving gifts, acts of service, and physical touch. Whatever floats the boat, you decide which one you think you are. And if you want to go more in depth, give this book a read. Trust me on that. I really understand now from the point of view that whenever you're in love or something, in love, whatever that is, tend to be selfish and wanting to be only for you. In this book, it teaches you how to be more selfless and also understand your partner and their needs. Example, in a relationship, if we don't get what we want, what happens? Tend to be distant and cold. You then start turning into passive-aggressive behavior. Using this book will help you find your partner's love language and make you both happy. Give it a go. If you guys made it far into this video, please give this video a like and subscribe. Trust me, more content on the way, more stoicism, more veganism, more self-improvement. Come on, who else doesn't want to see this crazy person just do dumb things? Now, this is my favorite book of all freaking time. This is the first book I ever read when I was 17 and really changed my life into the pursuit of how I treat people, how I see myself, and my purpose in this world. This book is just phenomenal when it comes to human interaction and how we understand other people. In this day and age, being told that we're right is more valuable than losing a friend. We always want to be right, superior to other people. By doing so, lose more friends and be a loner. You don't really know how to interact with people. People are going to start thinking you're narcissistic. People are going to say, I don't care what people think about you. You're right. I don't care what people think about me, but I care about them. We're all in this together, brother. Come on, we're all brothers and sisters. Dale Carnegie, How to Win Friends and Influence People. This is my first ever book I ever read. I bought this off of Thrift books, and wow, I still have it. Oh my god, it's just really an amazing book. It really opened my eyes. For example, like in the first chapter, it tells you, explains to you, do not condemn, complain, or criticize people. Be in the other person's shoes, whoever you criticize. You tell them, hey, I don't like your shoes. But then again, who the hell asked you? You know what I mean? That's their taste. They have a girl. Your girl's ugly. Yet again, who asked you? You know what I mean? You gotta, switch it around sometimes. You gotta think in your head, okay, should I ask this guy or should I tell him this? What would it do to our friendship? This book will help you a lot. Hence the name would help you, make more friends. You can easily get along more with your colleagues at work. You want to get along with your boss? Give it a try. You want to get along with your wife? your friends more, give this a try. This is the first book I ever read, and it's changed my life, and I highly recommend it. It's still one of the best books out there in the market. How to Win Friends and Influence People. Since you guys made it to the end, I'll give you a bonus book. Shh. Come on, like the video. Come on, you gotta do this. Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. Are you kidding me? We all tend to live in the past and avoid the present as much as possible and live for the future. But you guys gotta remember this. What happened in the past, it happened already. We cannot change it. We don't have a time machine. So why do we think it? Why do we still have it encrusted in our mind in the present? That's how we create our future. Not thinking in the future, but staying in the present. If you dream to have that body build, thinking about it is not gonna get you anywhere. But working on yourself in the present, on what you eat, drink, how you work out, that's gonna help you. You can write down goals. But don't dwell too much on the goals. Work on them yourself. Power of Now. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to leave a like, a share, subscribe, button. Help a brother out. It's all love in this world. You know what I'm saying? Remember this quote written. Okay. Remember memento mori. We're about to die. Remember memento mori. Remember, you're going to die. Be happy. Love your family. Love your friends. Love your husband. Love your wife. Peace.